the Lord. Every man here is going on. Praise the Lord. Let the people rejoice. Who come to the Father, to Jesus the Son, and give him the glory. When they sing and praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Every man here is going on. Praise the Lord. Let the people rejoice. Who come to the Father, to Jesus the Son, and give him the glory. When they sing and Yes, we, my avatar. My avatar, yes, we, my avatar. My avatar, yes, we, my avatar. My avatar, yes, we, my avatar. Where do they get me from? The avatar, Kwara, Syria. Time ago in every day, the stars were shining bright to announce heaven of the King of Kings. In the stable he was born, there was glory all around, as the angels sang their hymns to the so joy, 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 all must be. There won't come from the soul of peace.
Shall we please rise for the procession of counsel? We would like to start a program with the opening hymn, Land of Our Birth, the first to third stanzas. Land of Our Birth, first to third stanzas. That can be found page 14 of the brochure. You may please have your seats. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Chairman of the 10th Board of the Medical and Dental Council, members of the 10th Board of the Medical and Dental Council, our invited guests, parents, Nananum distinguished personalities, you are all welcome to the induction ceremony of the Medical and Dental Council. The first to address us, and also for the call to order and the purpose of gathering, holds a master's and he holds master's and PhD degrees in bioethics and medical jurisprudence from law, the University of Manchester, UK. Please, parent, please. Can you please attend to the chat, please? This is a solemn ceremony, please. He has vast experience in healthcare ethics and law. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the doctor stroke lawyer, the registrar of the Medical and Dental Council. Shall we please welcome Dr. Divine Banyubala.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. On behalf of the 10th Board and the management, we wish to apologize sincerely for the late start to this particular program. Of the 10th Board of the Medical and Dental Council is now formally and duly called to order. Chair, with your leave, may I kindly introduce members of the high table. From our immediate left, clad in white, is Dr. Constance Adoyobo, a former chief dental officer, a representative of the dental surgeons on the 10th Board. Next is Professor Nana Stephen Tabiri. He is the Dean of the University of Development Studies School of Medicine, and he has birthed the School of Dentistry for UGDS. He represents the training institutions on the 10th Board. Next is Dr. Hafiz Adam, Acting Director, Technical Coordination, Ministry of Health. Chair, may I have your permission to skip the next two gentlemen? The next is a District Director of Health Services, Ms. Rebecca Bante, Physician Assistant, representing the Physician Assistant groups on the 10th Board. Next is Chief State Attorney, Mrs. Stella Otima Bedu, representing the Attorney General on the 10th Board. Next is a retired banker, a lay representative on the 10th Board, Mr. Samuel Ajapon. Respectfully, Mr. Chairman, special invited guests, our friends from the media, inductees, family, friends, ladies and gentlemen. As we may already be aware, the Medical and Dental Council is the statutory agency under the Ministry of Health charged with the responsibility for the professional regulation of doctors, dentists, and physician assistants in Ghana. The object of counsel as provided for under Section 26 of Part 2 of the Health Professions Regulatory Bodies Act of 2013, Act 857, is to secure in the public interest highest standards in the training and practice of medicine and dentistry in Ghana. In furtherance of its object, the council is mandated to perform, among others, the following functions: to ensure that the pre-registration training of newly qualified doctors, dentists, and physician assistants in accredited training institutions meets the required standard. Compile and keep registers of registered practitioners and prescribe and enforce professional standards and conduct for practitioners. My attention has been drawn that I've not introduced the chairperson and the Honorable Deputy Minister. So with all due apologies, the gentleman clad in white next to the chairperson is the Honorable Deputy Minister for Health, MP for Oda, Honorable Alexander Akwesi Akwa. He is also representing the minister for this function. And the gentleman clad with the golden chain needs no further introduction. He is Professor Paul Kwame Nyami, Chairman of the 10th Board. Many apologies, Board Chair and members of the board. Mr. Chairman, Honorable Minister, Honorable Dr. Bernard Okoboy, ably represented by our Honorable Deputy Minister, Honorable Alexander Akwesi Akwa. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here this morning to induct into the profession 211 medical and dental practitioners. Honorable Minister, I'm happy to report that this number includes 9 medical and dental who form part of our compatriots who were displaced in Ukraine because of the war situation and were successfully integrated to continue their medical training in Ghana. This constitutes 21 of such inductees this year. And we are grateful to all the critical stakeholders, the government, the Ministers of Education and Health, and our counterparts at Ghana Tertiary Education Commission for ensuring, and then of course the Vice Chancellors of our public universities and the deans for cooperating effectively to deliver what was a national duty. Mr. Chairman, we as always are happy to welcome family and friends to this very special program. And we also welcome our online audience who are watching the event live on our social media handles. Ladies and gentlemen, these practitioners are drawn from the Accra College of Medicine, Accra, Family Health Medical School, Accra, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, School of Medical Sciences, Kumasi, University for Development Studies, School of Medicine, Tamale, University of Cape Coast School of Medical Sciences, Cape Coast, University of Ghana Dental School, Accra, and University of Ghana Medical School, Accra. Mr. Chairman, kindly permit me at this point to address our inductees. Inductees, you may have had in the course of your training some responsibilities for the care of patients. But please remember that these patient responsibilities were, however, directly borne by your teachers. So your transition from yesterday's students to professionals today now implies that human lives are going to be directly entrusted in your care. Dear inductees, what this means is that from today, A greater responsibility in the care of patients will be laid at your feet as you take the front line role of professionals. This role literally means the responsibility to decide between life and death. It is therefore important that, having met the basic training requirements, the Medical and Dental Council, which supervises your basic training, now formally admits you into the profession, our profession, registers you, and regulates your pre-registration practice, commonly referred to as housemanship. You will be eligible for permanent registration only after you have met the pre-registration standards, as earlier explained to you yesterday during the pre-induction professional ethics and medical jurisprudence seminar. Dear inductees, due to the rapidly changing nature of science, medicine, and technology, as well as the changing professional regulatory landscape, Council now ensures that your registration on the provisional register involves the open declaration of your commitment to the profession, to science, and to our society. Ladies and gentlemen, may I at this point remind you of the shared value of the Council: guiding the professions, protecting the public. Towards the aforestated ends, Council's regulatory focus in the past 2 years has been on professional accountability aimed at promoting and protecting public health, safety, and well-being, assuring and maintaining confidence and trust in the profession and its members, encouraging practitioners' commitment to competence and continuous learning, promoting and maintaining public confidence in our healthcare system, and prescribing and enforcing professional standards and conduct for practitioners. Ladies and gentlemen, in accordance with the above stated focus, the board has just approved a new 5-year strategic plan of Council aligned with key health sector policy priorities to provide renewed regulatory guidance and leadership. Having built internal capacity and gained the respect of our counterparts in the African region, Council is now set to provide technical support to other West African countries to strengthen their medical and dental regulatory frameworks in areas of licensing, accreditation, and quality assurance processes through support from the World Health Organization. The Council is also in partnership with other stakeholders like the Africa Higher Education Health Collaborative with the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Kumasi, to develop modalities for the common registration examinations for both local and foreign trained medical and dental practitioners, hoping to take effect October 2025. Develop good medical and dental practice guidelines for quality and safe practice of medicine and dentistry in Ghana, and develop an Android-based quality assessment tool and e-logbooks for the assessment of housemanship and internship training of all newly qualified doctors, dentists, and physician assistants. Additionally, the Ministry of Health, with funding support from the World Bank, is helping to construct a specialist training center in line with the Council's goal to boost local training of doctors and dentists, and towards the implementation of the Common National Licensing Examination commencing in 2025. Honorable Deputy Minister, ladies and gentlemen, Council is happy to inform you that it has accredited 2 new dental schools this year and a new medical school in our quest to increase access to medical and dental education. Council is also pursuing support from other development partners to undertake other priority activities of the board, including the following: development of a scope of practice guidance document for medical and dental practitioners, delimiting what the medical and dental officers, that is the non-specialist general practitioners, the specialists at the level of membership, and the specialists at the level of fellowship can do and cannot do. To develop a supervision model for physician assistants, and to conduct quality assessments to accredited institutions for housemanship and physician assistant internship, to monitor and track their knowledge and skills acquisition and their welfare. Mr. Chairman, Council has created an indexing policy, a portal that allows accredited medical and dental and physician assistant training institutions to upload the list of admitted students onto the portal. This means institutions can only upload the approved maximum number for training onto the portal, This serves to ensure that training institutions admit numbers that they can safely train and quality assure, thereby upholding internationally approved training standards as set by Council. Dear inductees, you will be required to sign the provisional registration certificate, which gives you the legal authority to commence your housemanship. The occasion is also to afford you newly qualified practitioners the opportunity to interact with senior members of the profession. As you recall, we had a session on ethics and law that govern our practice. It therefore behoves you to be fully aware of your responsibilities during housemanship. And please remember that Council will continue to monitor and track your performance as house officers in Ghana. While on behalf of the management of Council, I congratulate you one more time and welcome you to the noble, honorable, and truly learned professions of medicine and dentistry. Please, you must remember that great professional practice experience requires of you a gentle smile, a listening ear, a kind heart, calm nerves, a critical and reflective mind, an unalloyed commitment to lifelong learning, a humble, decent, gentle, and reassuring persona. All of these clothed in integrity and utmost respect for human dignity. We appreciate and acknowledge in a very special way the support of our mother ministry, the Ministry of Health, the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health, the Ghana Health Service, the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, the Christian Health Association of Ghana, the deans and directors of accredited training institutions, CEOs and medical directors of accredited facilities for housemanship and PA internship, our 10th board, management and staff of the council, all our professional associations, and our critical stakeholders, especially the funding support, interest, and commitment of our development partners, the World Bank, the WHO, and our media partners for supporting us throughout the year, and all other stakeholders. Finally, Mr. Chairman, Honorable Deputy Minister, our special invited guests, dear inductees, ladies and gentlemen, our friends from the media, you are all warmly welcome to this very special ceremony. I hope you enjoy our program. Our warmest thoughts and best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you, Dr. Divine Banyubala, the Registrar of the Medical and Dental Council. Shall we do it better for him? I thought when the registrar was giving his speech and he said the council has accredited 2 new dental schools and 1 medical school, we're going to give him some applause. That is a good work. And it's going to increase access, the number of people that we can admit into medical schools and dental schools in Ghana. So a bigger applause for the council, please. Yeah, dear. Want to listen to a song from President King Youth Choir.
For your Arise, young men, for your country, and nations demands your devotion. And let's all unite to the cause, and great and soul. We are all equal. We are all equal. We are all equal.
Can we give an applause to President King Youth Band? Thank you for the patriotic song, Arise, Ghana Youth. That is for you, our newly qualified practitioners. Professor Chairman of the 10th Board of the Medical and Dental Council, Honorable Deputy Minister for Health, Dr. Hafiz Adam, members of the 10th Board of the Medical and Dental Council, our invited guests, parents, distinguished personalities. It is now time for the roll call of inductees. And once again, I have the singular honor to invite the registrar, Dr. Divine Banyubala, to do us the honor. Shall we please welcome him?
Thank you very much, Richard. This is the highlight of the program. Now, the roll call, we have basic rules. Our core values include teamwork, collaboration, and strategic partnerships, because healthcare involves teamwork with the interests of the patient at the center. So we introduce inductees to that. So our inductees are sitting in cohorts. When we start, we'll start mentioning them, and then they will stand as their names are mentioned in that order. The applause is only at the end of the final name so that they can share the applause and learn to share responsibilities and work together. Once that cohort ends, they will all be kindly requested to sit. That is also for the cameras to capture their faces, so that when tomorrow they are treating all of us badly, you will say, but I saw you and these were the good things you said. So to signal the last name, you will hear the prompter, and before that, doctor's name follows. Then at the end of that name, we applaud that cohort. So let us try. And I'll use myself as the last name on the cohort. So it will go like, and Dr. Divine Banyubala. Well, this applause doesn't reflect 7 years, 6 years. Yes, that is more like it. So we are set to go then. Dr. Joseph Ajapon Abe, Dr. Safia Rabo Abdallah, Dr. Andani Abubakari Abdullahi, Dr. David Kofi Ablo, Dr. Alexandra Abuaji Ajay, Dr. Augusta S. Nam Akosua Abutiati, Dr. Vera Teguia Achampong, Dr. Louis Enim Achampong, Dr. Lucy Adoma Achampong, Dr. Vanessa Akpene Adai, and Dr. Joseph Salasi Adamale. Thank you. Dr. Louis Elsie Afi Salasi Ado, Dr. Ajua Hawa Ajele Adoyobo, Dr. Edward Tutu Ajay, Dr. Victor Bishop Ajete Ajay, Dr. John Prosper Kweku Elom Adote, Dr. Ekia Obima Ajeda, Dr. Kwaku Afarijan, Dr. Bernard Chachu Agbenohevi, Dr. Enyonam Aku Agbenu, Dr. Theophilus Agbeve, Dr. Elliot Mawofemo Agblezi, Dr. Elvis Justice Agbo, Dr. Shalom Princess Dede Agbozo, and Dr. Yvonne Chedra Agbo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dr. Bernice Amanwa Ajman, Dr. Nana Kwachi Ajman, Dr. Akosua Sewa Ajman Jebi, Dr. John Edu, Dr. Abdul Salam Olayinka Ajani Lawal, Dr. Oluwajomoliju Adelola Akiode, Dr. Eugene Akoto, Dr. Victor Nilante Akoto Lamte, Dr. Victoria Bubuni Akpado, Dr. Latifatu Pumaya Alidu Yakubu, Dr. Amos Amara, Dr. Joshua Mawinyefia Ameza, Dr. Vincent Amwa, Dr. Raphael Amwa Mensa, and Dr. Deborah Ajua Amwaku Aje. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dr. Lydia Equia Asmanin Amwaku Hene, Dr. Kweku Owusu Ampiao, Dr. Ohima Ajua Boatima Ampofo, Dr. Ernest Kofi Ochre Ampofo, Dr. Godfred Niachire Anani, Dr. Mirabel Selom Anape, Dr. Hubert Kwesi Obri Enim, Dr. Samuel Ansong Enim, Dr. Cyril Anku, Dr. Kweku Ano Kisi, Dr. Kelvin Anchibosi Akon, Dr. Ahmad Jemfua Apianin Edu, Ado, Dr. Abina Jomina Ose Apia, Dr. Ebenezer Apia, Dr. Wilhelmina Nadu Ayi Lati, and Dr. Abina Bima Asamoah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dr. Rebecca Amma Chichewa Asante Aye, Dr. Michael Asari, Dr. Tifan Abdum Asari, Dr. Phoebe Ahima Asrel, Dr. Bright Opoku Asiedu, Dr. Erefua Asani, Dr. Nyamike Fovoli Ajoba Esua Kwasi, Dr. Clarinda Nana Ajman Ata, Dr. Pelagia Awinanti Awula, Dr. Henry Wedoy Awuvri, Dr. Benjamin Kwasi Ayenso, Dr. Rhoda Esnam Bedu, Dr. Mabel Banu Bensi, Dr. Andrew Tete Elikblim Baraga, Dr. Menka Gabriel Basse, Dr. Ejewa Mami Baua, and Dr. Deborah Ami Beble Duse. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dr. Nana Ababua Bima Bench Angel, Dr. Mami Ama Poma Boachi, Dr. Emmanuel Nana Kwabena Asante Boafo, Dr. Nana Kweku Yadom Boachi, Dr. Ekia Ameya Boateng, Dr. Efia Briefo Setre, Dr. Nana Kwame Brentu, Dr. Jabez Eko Brew, Dr. William Kwame Boa, Dr. Patrick Kofi McCaffrey Bumegbe, Dr. Theodora Rhoda Ohi Caesar, Dr. Caleb Calvin Cobold, Dr. Amina Kofi, Dr. Nana Efwa Kwenua Kujo, Dr. Shadrach Terif Nenum Dabar, and Dr. Cletus Dagbe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dr. Valerie Wilma Dakubo, Dr. Vanessa Ya Benoit Damte, Dr. Anthony Kwame Koli Danson, Dr. Ebenezer Minta Danson, Dr. Desmond Kwajo the Youngster, Dr. Wanda Domi, Dr. Hannah Ya Pokua Donko, Dr. Justina Elikem Devo, Dr. Ajua Brago Dia, Dr. Justice Afari Joamoa, Dr. Mercy Akosua Jumu, Dr. Iliana Efa, Dr. Frank Ezua Kujo, Dr. Papa Kobina Esian, Dr. Nana Kwesi Essien, Dr. Derek Erasmus Isman, and Dr. Elsie Adajiwa Fanyinka. Thank you, thank you. Dr. Benjamin Feni, Dr. Spendler Anufua Fianco, Dr. Inshra Kwame Frimpong, Dr. Teresa Frimpong, Dr. Felix Kwajo Mawusi Gameli, Dr. Omen Mavwa Bagi, Dr. Mary Jo Helen Gati, Dr. Nadia Dede Glover Adi, Dr. Priscilla Kukua Goka, Dr. Klama Kobla Graham, Dr. Michael Jesse, Dr. Carl Apia Kubi Hashford, Dr. Yasmin Dede Marie Stella Hila, Dr. Victoria Charlotte Ofosua Hodson, Dr. Rashid Inusa, Dr. Linda Efwa Jackson, and Dr. Augustina Bavi Kabir. Thank you, thank you. Please don't let the applause die. Dr. Mami Dakua Kisi, Dr. Cecilia Elom de Clomegan, Dr. Elliot Kodum, Dr. Rebecca Yenumi Combien, Dr. Brian Na Okaiko Dede Kolete, Dr. Julia Abna Kwapon Kumi, Dr. Winfred Kwachi Johnson, Dr. Nanaya Sewa Chirame, Dr. Larry Ni Late Late, Dr. Richmond Lawe, Dr. Benis Liman, Dr. Nelson Osemenu, Dr. Yaira Koshi Maugbe, Dr. Nathaniel Ajay Mensang, Dr. Jonathan Metal, Dr. Miron Bartlett Mingle, Dr. Julia Jijo Nana Ya Solange Neku, and Dr. Angela Akosia Kumiwa Newton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dr. Kwajo Anchibo Sianku Nkansa Poku, Dr. Stefan Nyamiche, Dr. Emmanuel Ban Nyaku, Dr. Gloria Efwa Eshion Nyaku, Dr. Prince Chunibua Obeng, Dr. Evangeline Kafui Okulu, Dr. Isaac Odei, Dr. Esther Koyo Oja, Dr. Don Cardio Awo Dede Asiri Odonko. Dr. Ohenewa Efriye Oduro Asari. Dr. Godfred Kweku Ofosu Budu. Dr. Clinton Ofosu Hene. Dr. Collins Abwaji Ohene. Dr. Abena Fosua Okai. Dr. Patience Dufie Opoku. Dr. Dorcas Opon. Dr. Nana Araba Genoa Orleans Lindsay. Dr. Noble Osei Ejari. Dr. Karen Konama Osei. And Dr. Efia Inchia Osei Kufo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dr. Amma Fekai Otuo. Dr. Richard Ousu. Dr. Angela Ousua. Dr. Emanuela Ousu Boateng. Dr. Efua Boatima Ousu Boateng. Dr. Alice Ousu Dabo. Dr. Kerlin Nana Poku. Nana Poku. Dr. Abimbola Waliyat Popula. Dr. Winfred Kwe. Dr. Sylvia Esther Sakite Ninya. Dr. Esther Sadiku. Dr. Ridwan Sahid. Dr. Christine Erama Sam. Dr. Veronica Abla Sedo. Dr. Joel Segbefia. Dr. Christabel Sion Akube. Dr. Kofi Boatin Somoa Boatin. Dr. Derek Ajete Sowa. Dr. Pamela Songbawire Sombo. And Dr. Brian Thomas Sunkwa Mills. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dr. Sydney Kwesi Swansea. Dr. Mustafa Tego. Dr. Sharona Na Ayele Tego. Dr. Joseph Umar Tampuri. Dr. Regina Tete. Dr. Nana Abba Asuma Thompson. Dr. Michael Tochigi Obiri. Dr. Elisha Delali Che. Dr. Ruben Yao Chiri. Dr. Mami Esi Tutu. Dr. Ekia Chunebua Kodia. Dr. Stella Akuma Churefu. Dr. Gladys Dansua Chumesi Ankra. Dr. Osarem Winda Clementina Uwefu. Dr. Victoria Akpene Dovi Wasono. Dr. Manzuya Mubarak Yakubu. Dr. Ni Okai Yate. Dr. Vigil Efia Yaba Yorson. Dr. Esther Tia Yeboah. Dr. Isaac Yeboah. Dr. Michael Yelyen. And Dr. Audrey Yadum Boachi. Thank you, thank you. Dr. Eva Mensah. Dr. Enoch Baka Malcolm Puru. Dr. Yakol Ahene. Dr. Edem Yao Ama. Dr. Wise Asiome. Dr. Enes Kofi Jasi. Dr. Agnes Seiba Imprim. And Dr. Sabatina Mawuli. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I've earned myself an applause, haven't I? May I kindly request all inductees to be upstanding. Please don your white coats. And the cameras should try to capture every single one of them. You had the benefit of having a look at the Hippocratic Oath, and we had a seminar yesterday. If it feels very strongly that you are unable to abide by any single tenet of that Hippocratic Oath, please, there are 2 doors to the back, 2 doors in front. Make your exits. We give you a minute to consider that decision. And your donning the white coat is our professional requirement that you remain the appropriate professional apparel at all times while in the care environment. And your name tags with your professional registration numbers are there, so that members of the public, when you treat them well, can make an effective complaint pointing to the specific practitioner in issue. Well, respectful Chairman, I see no movement outside the hall. It is my privilege, Mr. Chairman, to present to you consideration for admission into the noble, honorable professions of medicine and dentistry, 211 newly qualified practitioners. Respectively submitted, Mr. Chairman.
Will you put your right hand over your hearts for the oath? And you say after me, as a member of the medical profession, I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. The health and well-being of my patient will be my first consideration. I respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I'll maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not permit consideration of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity, and in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. I'll give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I'll share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Congratulations.
Good morning. We just took the professional oath. I'm here to lead you to do the national pledge. We call it a national oath. So can I still have you place your right hand on your chest? And then we're going to do it together. The national pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers. And I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God. Thank you very much.
Shall we all be upstanding, please? You may please have your seats. Can we all give them a big applause? Congratulations. So you are welcome to the profession, the latest, hottest doctors in town. Chairman of the 10th Board of the Medical and Dental Council. With your kind permission, may I recognize our invited guests who have found time out of their busy schedule to grace this occasion. Without any particular order, may I introduce to you the immediate past Pro-Vice Chancellor for KNUST in the person of Professor Ellis Owusu Dabo. Also with us is the Vice Chancellor for University of Health and Allied Sciences in the person of... Oh, I've not mentioned the name. Can I please finish mentioning the name, please? In the person of Professor Lydia Aziato. We also have with us the wife of the former vice president, the late Pakwesi Emisa Atta, in the person of Madame Matilda Emisa Atta. From University of Health and Allied Sciences, School of Medical Science, School of Medicine, the dean, in the person of Professor Yao Asante Ewuku. From the Christian Medical Center in the person of Dr. Samuel Edwin Tando with a wife. We also have with us the president for Accra College of Medicine, our former board member, Professor Efua Hesse. We have with us the Chief Executive Officer for the National Vaccine Institute in the person of Professor William Kwame Ampofo. We have with us the Dean, University of Ghana Medical School in the person of Professor Dey Adomakun. We have with us former Deputy Speaker, former Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Member of Parliament for Escado Kitan, in the person of Honorable Joe Gatti. Honorable came with a wife, who is also the president of the Ghana Bar Association, in the person of, I've not mentioned their name, in the person of Mrs. Efua Gatti. And she's the first female president for Ghana Bar Association. Can we give a better applause? They call themselves the learned persons. And we call ourselves the noble profession. We have with us the medical superintendent for Princess Marie Louis Hospital in the person of Dr. Mamiya Nyako. We have with us the executive director for the Economic and Organized Crime Office in the person of Mami Ya Tiwa Ado Dankwa and the family. From Ga East Municipal Hospital, the head of clinical services in the person of Rosanna Segbowocho, doctor. From the Tamale Teaching Hospital, he is the deputy medical director in the person of Dr. Makia Ilibora. He calls himself a teacher of surgery. From the University of Ghana Medical School, I present to you Professor Jonathan Dakobo. Prof, your own handiworks. Anytime we do induction here, the person who received this thunderous applause is Dr. JPRT. Today is not here. Yes. So today, Prof, you are starting the show. Can we do it again for Prof. Dakobo? From the Ghana Armed Forces Medical Services General Headquarters, Director of Dental Services, in the person of Colonel Joy Fred Anaman. We have with us the Dean for the University of Ghana Dental School, in the person of Professor Sandra Hewlett. Representing the medical superintendent of Insawem Government Hospital is Dr. Portia Fosu. Doc, we appreciate you so much. We invite a lot of people, but anytime we have doctors, you do all the way come from Insawem. We really appreciate this effort. Thank you very much. We have with us a sister regulator from the Allied Health Professions Council, the acting registrar, in the person of Mr. Daniel Atta Nyako. We have a district commander for Ghana National Fire Service, in the person of Silos Yahaya Saka. To right on my left, on my right, we have with us the Otuobuo Jankwesi II, Ebruhini Adontinhini of Equiapim. He came with the entourage. So with Nana is Nana Akwe Kofi II, Mankrado of Ebri, and Nana Kwame Isanti the fourth of Ankobia Hini. Wow. So the rest are all Nana's entourage. You know, a chief will never go any place without the entourage. Thank you for honoring our invitation and making it beautiful. It's not only the jackets, the coats. We are so grateful. Representing the Ministry of Health, Human Resource for Health Development, is the person of Ernest Ejay Tufuo. Oh, the applause is too feeble. We also have with us the Medical Director for Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, in the person of Dr. Stephen Lai. Last but not the least, the Acting Deputy Registrar in charge of operations for our next door neighbor, Pharmacy Council, in the person of Samuel Kwakwa. Thank you all for honoring our invitation. It is now time to listen to the address from the Professor Chairman of the 10th Board of the Medical and Dental Council. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our chairman with the white hair. Chairman, Professor P.K. Nyame. Shall we please welcome Chairman?
Let us. The Honorable Minister of Health, ably represented by the Deputy Minister of Health, Honorable Alexander Akwa, members of the 10th Board, Excellencies, Nananum, Nime, Name, Vice Chancellors, Deans, members of faculties of medical and dental schools, heads of health institutions, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, inductees. It is a profound honor to welcome our newest cohort of doctors and dentists into the esteemed medical and dental professions. Today, we celebrate your remarkable achievement and your entry into a noble calling. Your journey has been arduous, marked by countless hours of dedicated study and rigorous training. Your perseverance and commitment have brought you to this momentous occasion. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. We are indebted to the exceptional faculty and staff of our medical and dental schools who have imparted their knowledge and wisdom to shape the next generation of healthcare professionals. Their guidance and support have been instrumental in your success. To the proud parents and guardians, your unwavering love and encouragement have been the bedrock of your children's journey. Your sacrifice have not gone unnoticed. As you embark on this noble profession, remember the rich history of medicine, tracing its roots to the ancient civilizations in Egypt, Mesopotamia, India, and China. The great physicians of the past were guided by a strong ethical code, and you too must uphold these principles. The physician's oath you have taken today signifies your commitment to patient care, professional integrity, and societal responsibility. It is a solemn pledge to prioritize the well-being of others. The Hippocratic Oath reminds us of the profound responsibility we bear as healthcare providers. It urges us to practice medicine with compassion, competence, and integrity. As Hippocrates wisely stated, "If I keep this oath faithfully, may I enjoy my life and practice my art, respected by all men in all time. Wealth, from it or violate it, may the reverse be my lot." Friends, your induction into the profession demands commitment to the vocation. Your dedication will be appreciated by your patients. But remember always the fundamental principle: first, do no harm. The path ahead requires continuous growth and learning. A postgraduate qualification is now required with all practitioners. The Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons provides opportunities in all the major specialties. For those who wish to pursue an academic career in medicine, do explore the possibility of acquiring a PhD, as it could become a standard requirement for that career. We insist on the doctor's commitment to lifelong learning and continuing professional development, appraised and documented, is a yearly mandatory requirement for the renewal of licenses. Please, please, please resist the temptation to perform operations and maneuvers which are beyond your training and competence. Apart from potential lifelong damage to patients, you are likely to land yourself in a disciplinary process. While doctors deserve a just reward for their labors and sacrifice, an indecent pursuit of money would dent your reputation. Be particularly careful of your dealings in insurance cases. The insurance companies are forever reluctant to pay or to make any payments. They have investigators who will probe every claim by practitioners. So please be careful when you are being persuaded by brokers to do what you must not do. Even as you stay devoted to your calling, you must understand how the world works in order to protect your community, the country, and yourself. Avoid any posture or action that may lead to a situation of entrapment in your dealings with your patients. It is most important that you take care of your health, be it economic health, physical, or mental, through discipline and relevant activities. The MDC, through its practice committee, takes interest in the health of practitioners. Indeed, in the past 3 years, the committee took action to advise 47 practitioners on their fitness to practice. A doctor should not be an island unto himself, despite the heavy schedule. Participate and provide leadership in communities you find yourselves in. You must all aspire to the qualities of the Superman of Confucius: intelligence, dignity, grace, kindness, resolution, and forcefulness. Most importantly, be men and women of integrity. The Medical and Dental Council is committed to ensuring the highest standards of medical education and practice in Ghana. We strive to harmonize curricula across our institutions, seeking input from all stakeholders to develop modern curricula that meet the unique needs of our nation. Our active participation in international organizations such as AMQA and IAMRA facilitates the exchange of knowledge and best practices, ensuring that our standards align with global benchmarks. We are proud of our collaborative effort with international institutions such as the University of Manchester to strengthen our medical education programs. By working together, we can equip our future healthcare professionals with the skills and knowledge they need to excel in a rapidly evolving healthcare landscape. We encourage Ghanaian healthcare professionals in the diaspora to contribute to the development of our healthcare system. Initiatives like the Medical Knowledge Fiesta and other collaborative programs foster a strong connection between our local and international medical communities. This is well established with our colleagues in the United States of America, and those in the United Kingdom are preparing to join. The Health Professions Regulatory Bodies Act of 2013 has expanded the scope of Medical and Dental Council's responsibilities to include the regulation of physician assistants. The Council has produced harmonized curricula for the training colleges for various groups of physician assistants. We are working to ensure that physician assistants are well trained and qualified to provide high quality care within a scope of practice. As we look to the future, we are excited about the potential of a seamless career pathway for all healthcare professionals. With the right qualifications and experience, a nurse can progress to become a physician. This innovative approach will help us address the growing demand for doctors in the healthcare services in Ghana. We are also committed to providing our staff with modern and efficient work spaces. The new offices opening soon near Pantan will provide a conducive environment for our dedicated team to serve doctors and the public. I would like to recognize the great effort of our registrar, Dr. Banyubala, the minister at the Ministry of Health, and the Ghana Health Service in securing the support of the World Bank for the project. The Medical and Dental Council has a rich history and a bright future. It will continue to uphold the highest standards of medical practice, protect the public, and drive innovation in healthcare. Finally, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for giving us the opportunity to serve on the Council. We also wish to thank the Parliamentary Committee on Health, our dedicated staff, and the entire healthcare community for their unwavering support. And to our new inductees, I wish you a fulfilling, rewarding career in this old, noble, and learned profession. May you always strive to uphold the highest standards in medical and dental practice. I wish you all Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Can we do it better for the chairman? Chairman of the 10th Board of the Medical and Dental Council. We are so grateful, Professor P.K. Nyame. I must say, this hall, this auditorium, is one of the wonderful works of Professor P.K. Nyame. He is the first rector for Ghana Physicians and Surgeons College, this college. So the design and everything was masterminded by him. Another applause for Prof. Ladies and gentlemen, We've been sitting for long. It is now time for our newly qualified practitioners to show us their dancing skills. Yes. Though the space is not very big, but it's a ritual. President King Youth Choir. Parents are also invited to share in the joy. And mind you, we are still doing the induction, not a church service. President King Youth Choir, let's go. have your seats? Can you please have your seats? In one breath, it looks like a church service, right? The only thing we didn't do was the offertory. So I'll bring the bowl so that I can defray the cost. Thank you very much. Can we do it better for Present King Youth Choir? They are so wonderful. Thank you for those wonderful songs. You can see that the parents are very happy. We are all happy. So you may please have your seat. Please don't engage them. We are not yet done. We are still in the induction, please. We are not yet done. Please, we are not yet done. Please. Inductees, please get back to your seats. Please get back to your seats. Professor Chairman, Professor P.K. Nyame, members of the 10th board, Dr. Hafiz Adams, our invited guests, distinguished personalities, Nananom, the latest, hottest doctors in town, proud parents, our friends from the media. It is now time to listen to the address of the Minister for Health, Honorable Dr. Bernard Okoboy, and that will be done on his behalf by his Deputy Minister for Health, in the person of Honorable Alexander Kwesi Akwa, MP for Oda. Shall we please welcome him, Honorable, as he gives us the address.
Thank you very much. And I want to take this opportunity to say a very big thank you to the MDC for inviting me to this function. I cannot remember the last time I had a very good dance. It's been good, especially when you have lost a very thankfully, some of us made it back to Parliament, and so we're so assured to continue working with the MDC and the Health Committee. Chairman of the 10th Board of Council, Professor Paul Kwame Nyame, members of the 10th Board of Council, Provost and Deans, heads of accredited institutions for housemanship and internship, inductees, parents, guardians, ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed privilege to address you on this significant occasion as we proudly welcome some 211 newly qualified doctors and dentists into the noble professions of medicine and dentistry. This impressive cohort joins a dedicated workforce of over 12,000 doctors and dentists who are making a profound impact in various capacities across the nation. I am deeply honored to be part of this milestone, marking the beginning of an extraordinary journey in the pursuit of excellence in healthcare. Inductees, it is my pleasure to extend to each and every one of you warmest congratulations on your well-deserved success. Your hard work, dedication, and perseverance have earned you this momentous achievement. Ayiku. I also wish to express my sincerest appreciation to your families, guardians, and loved ones who have supported you throughout your journey. Your unwavering encouragement and sacrifice have been instrumental in your success. To your lecturers, mentors, and the patients who have graciously allowed you to learn through them, I offer my deepest gratitude. Your guidance, expertise, and trust have been invaluable to their growth. May you continue to inspire and nurture future generations of healthcare professionals. Professor Chairman, I am particularly happy that the ministry is receiving into our fold another batch of freshly qualified doctors and dentists into the profession of medicine from the Accra College of Medicine, Accra, Family Health Medical School, Accra, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, School of Medical Sciences, Kumasi, University of Development Studies, School of Medicine, Tamale, University of Cape Coast, School of Medical Sciences, Cape Coast, University of Ghana Dental School, Accra, and University of Ghana Medical School, Accra. Professor Chairman, I wish to emphasize the Council's primary responsibility is to ensure that all doctors and dentists granted professional licenses possesses the essential knowledge, skills, abilities, and core competencies required for safe and effective medical and dental practice in Ghana. This rigorous evaluation process is crucial in maintaining the highest standards of healthcare delivery and protecting the well-being of our citizens. On this important occasion, Professor Chair, the Ministry of Health proudly welcomes the inductees into the noble and revered professions of medicine and dentistry, having successfully completed their rigorous training and attained the requisite qualifications. Today marks a significant milestone as they officially join the ranks of esteemed healthcare professionals dedicated to delivering exceptional care and service to our communities. Professor Chairman, I would like to emphasize the importance of attitude and conduct among healthcare professionals. As society holds them in high esteem, there is a corresponding expectation of exceptional professionalism and conduct. Violation of this contract can lead to a loss of trust in the profession. This will call for stricter regulation. In line with Part 2 of the Health Professions Regulatory Bodies Act 2013, Act 857, the Council is committed to upholding the highest standards in medical and dental training and practice, ensuring the public's trust and confidence in these noble professions. Professor Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, it is with a great sense of concern that I acknowledge the potential pitfalls of success and specialized knowledge. If left unchecked, these accomplishments can sometimes lead to inflated egos and a lack of empathy, causing individuals to lose sight of their fundamental humanity, the very essence of compassionate care. Let us strive to balance our pursuit of excellence with humility and kindness. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great concern that I acknowledge the recent media reports highlighting allegations of professional negligence, misconduct, and unethical behavior by some of our doctors, dentists, physician assistants, nurses, pharmacists, and others. It is disheartening to see that some of our trusted healthcare professionals who took an oath to serve and protect us in our most vulnerable moments have failed to uphold the highest standards of integrity and compassion. This betrayal of trust is unacceptable and demands our urgent attention. Professor Chairman, the ministry recognizes the crucial role of ethical best practices in elevating healthcare delivery nationwide. We are steadfast in our commitment in strengthening the legislative framework that governs medical and dental training and practice in Ghana, ensuring it remains robust, relevant, and responsive to the evolving landscape of healthcare. We are cognizant of the diligent efforts undertaken by the Medical and Dental Council in proposing amendments to pertinent sections of Part 2 of the Health Professions Regulatory Body Acts 2013, Act 857. These revisions aim to safeguard the public interest by upholding the highest standards in medical and dental training and practice in Ghana. The ministry is steadfast in its resolve to expedite the consideration of these amendments at the parliamentary level. Through this concerted effort, we aim to further elevate the standards of healthcare delivery, fostering a healthier and more equitable society. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, government is committed to ensuring that Ghanaians nationwide have access to quality healthcare services. In line with the above, the Ministry of Health, as part of its 2024 program of work, is to institutionalize quality standards and practices in the delivery of healthcare services, ensure universal access to a better, efficiently managed, and high-quality primary healthcare systems, reduce avoidable maternal, child, and adolescent death and disabilities, and increase access to responsive clinical and public health emergency services. In accordance with my ministry's focus on issues of professional and institutional accountability, I am aware that the Council is scheduled, among others, to harmonize curricula and enhance the capacity of faculty members in medical and dental training schools across Ghana in collaboration with the University of Manchester, UK, and University of Ghana Medical and Dental Schools. This partnership would ensure that our healthcare professionals receive world-class training, aligning themselves with international standards. Develop scope of practice for medical and dental practitioners, as has been done for the physician assistant groups. Organize common national licensing examination for both local and foreign trained doctors by 2025. Conduct quality assessment of housemanship and physician assistant internship, develop the good medical practice guide and syllabus and modalities for the conduct of the 2025 common examinations in partnership with various developmental partners. These efforts aim to strengthen the healthcare workforce and to ensure the medical and dental professionals meet the highest standards of competence and practice, and also provide technical support to other African countries in West Africa, strengthening their medical and dental regulatory framework in areas of licensing, accreditation, and quality assurance processes. Professor Chair, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce that the ministry has made significant progress on the National Specialist Skills Training Center funded by the World Bank. The construction of Phase 1 commenced in January 2024 and is far advanced. I am pleased to inform you that additional funding for Phase 2 has been secured, and the project is expected to be completed by next year. This pivotal initiative aims to empower our practitioners with the requisite skills and competences essential for delivering safe and high-quality services to our esteemed citizens. By investing in the development of our healthcare workforce, we reaffirm our dedication to fostering a healthier and more prosperous future for the people of Ghana. The ministry humbly requests the support of all stakeholders, especially our health partners, donors, to advance the quality of medical and dental training and practice for our collective good as a nation. Professor Chair, as we welcome these newly qualified doctors and dentists into our profession, the ministry looks forward to a long and fruitful working relationship with them. However, we remind them of the sacred oath they took today and the essential principles of medical professionalism, ethics, and jurisprudence that were imparted during the pre-induction lectures. We charge them to uphold these values, serving our people with unwavering diligence, integrity, dedication, and respect, and to always prioritize the well-being and trust of our patients. Finally, as these newly qualified doctors and dentists embark on their noble journey, we remind them to remain steadfast in their faith. May their spiritual foundation guide them in their profession, and may they always find strength and wisdom in their beliefs. We are confident that with faith as their anchor, God would abundantly bless and equip them to excel in their careers and make a meaningful impact in the lives of others. I wish you great success in your chosen careers. God bless us all and bless our nation, Ghana, and make her great and strong. Remember, the best Christmas presents are not found under a tree. They are the gifts of goodwill, fellowship, and time with loved ones. Enjoy your precious time with the family this holiday season. Thank you very much.
Can we do it once again for the Honorable Deputy Minister for Health? Honorable Alexander Akwesi Akwa, thank you very much for that wonderful speech. Before the vote of thanks, owner of car number GS 424819, GS 424819, please attend to your car immediately. Thank you. Professor Chairman, may I recognize the presence of former Vice Chancellor of Swedish Consulate, former Youth and Sports Minister, in the person of Emeritus Major Lawyer Ni Amakai Amatefio is in our presence. He's a proud grandfather. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the vote of thanks, and that will be done by one of our latest doctors in town. Shall we please welcome Dr. Carl Hashford Apia Kubi.
Good day, everyone. The choir, if you can help me, if I have the time to do this. Domnie humobro etea betuhanet nyame natum kasetne yebeden kra obrano yedimpa Nanswadom etiekane nyame nyatum ti nasheyabe sine. You never gave her a promise that the journey won't be easy. Sing along. Your grace and mercy has brought us thus far. Your grace and mercy is all I need. Your grace and mercy has brought us thus far. The chairperson of the 10th board, Honorable Deputy Minister, our esteemed registrar, the members of the 10th board, respected vice chancellors, dean, and faculties of our universities, Nananum Nime Name, representatives of the various health institutions, hard-working non-faculty, distinguished guests, colleague doctors, ladies and gentlemen. It's with proud joy and a heart full of gratitude that I stand before you to express our sincere thanks to the institutions and the innumerable people whose concerted efforts have culminated into this glorious day. My head is held high and my shoulders raised, for indeed the doctor dream is possible. My utmost gratitude goes to the Almighty God. He's the God who leaves the 99 and always for the one. Great things he has done and greater things he will do. After 6 daunting years, after 4 years for some of us, the day is finally here. This God, this can only be God. Baba God, you do all. To the indefatigable deans and faculty of all medical schools present, we say Ayiko. What an incredible job you have done. You have fine-tuned us into full-blown professionals. You have metamorphosed us from junior clerks who once preferred ectopic pregnancy as a differential diagnosis for male patients. Under pressure, however, to competent doctors that can now accurately diagnose and manage cases. I dare say you are magicians. We thank you very much for your patience, kind hearts, dedication, and willingness to always be at our disposal and guide us to become the professionals that we are today. We are grateful. We also thank the Medical and Dental Council for guiding the profession and always holding us to the highest attainable standards, and for consistently organizing one of the best induction ceremonies as you have witnessed. Kudos. My next and biggest appreciation goes to you, our parents, families, guardians, and friends who have been with us every step of the way, and you have been our great support system. You are the true heroes of this journey. This event is truly for you. You have labored and sacrificed a lot. At this point, I would like all of us to take a second, turn around, and look to your parents. Give them a round of applause. They have done very well. To our parents, look at the beautiful doctors you have raised. Yes, you did that. And that's why we are all super proud of you. Today is your day as much as it's ours. We cannot thank you enough. And that is why every day when you see us beautifully donned in our lab coats, headed for work, may that serve as a reminder of our eternal gratitude to you. Your unflinching support was what kept us going. For in times when all hope seemed lost, we knew we could always find solace in your bosom. Yet, Damwase, Maya, the congratulations to you, Dr. Mame and Dr. Papa.
Check this.
I cannot end this chapter without mentioning my amazing family, and I hope you permit it. My father, Mr. Johnson Bennett Hasford, my mother, Mrs. Doris Shumdanso, Mr. and Mrs. Nyako, Mr. and Mrs. Shumdanso, Mrs. Ida Hasford, my grandparents, Dr. Edward and Lauren Shumdanso. I know you would have wished to be here. Rest in peace. And my uncles, Dr. Apiakobi and Apiakobi. Lest I forget, I would like to thank the various patients who entrusted themselves into our care during the various rotations. You have been an integral part of our training. Like the great Sir William Osler said, he who studies medicine without book sails an uncharted sea, but he who studies medicine without patience does not go to sea at all. Penultimately, I extend our appreciation and gratitude to the entire NDC staff that worked tirelessly around the clock despite their major setbacks and still managed to put this wonderful masterpiece event together. Let's give it up for them. Last but not least, I want to extend my warmest congratulations to you, colleague doctors in the noble and learned profession. Well deserved. What a journey it has been. Medical school is indeed hard. It was never an ending cycle of highs and lows. That's if there's even any high. Like a mining site, we were drilled, crushed, and bent. But guess what? Here we are today, turned as gold and diamonds, shining so bright that our light could never be dim. Here we are today, clad in the finest of lines, like high-born sons and daughters and kings and queens. In closing, I would like to leave you with this quote from our father, the Hippocrates, the father of medicine. The art of medicine is long and life is short. As we embark on this new chapter of physicians, let us strive for excellence, uphold the highest ethical standards, and dedicate ourselves to the service of humility. There is so much ahead of us. Let us forge fearlessly into the future and explore the many opportunities as we continue to discover ourselves. The world is at our feet. Let us dare to live. Long live Ghana, long live the AMDC, and long live the truly and nether noble profession. From your chief servant, Dr. Hasford Carl Apiakobi, also known as the colleagues. All I would like to say, Afa Papa. Thank you.
Headache. Hello. Can we give it to Dr. Hasford Carl Apiakobi? Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of the program. At this moment, I would like to call on all newly qualified practitioners to be upstanding. Drop everything on your seat. So at this moment, we are giving a thunderous applause to our parents and sponsors, those who pay the legal and the illegal fees. Shall we go? Let's give them that thunderous applause. To all parents and guidance, our sponsors. Come on, let's go. Give it to them. To you all parents for paying both the legal and the illegal fees. Another one, let's go. Last one. You may please have your seat. So we want to say that to all parents, guidance, and sponsors, yeah, your efforts are very much appreciated. You paid both the legal and the illegal fees. There are some books you've never heard. There are some courses you've never heard. There are some trips that never came on, but to them, all those trips existed. They were all means to get some money. Mind you, you're also coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to acknowledge Kofi Krom Pharmacy for sponsoring all our programs this year. He has helped us so much. We had an induction ceremony in this auditorium. He came and personally, seeing the wonderful thing that we are doing here, he decided to sponsor us for each program. So can we give it to Kofi Krom Pharmacy for supporting us, the Medical and Dental Council, throughout the year. So to Kofi Krom Pharmacy, we really appreciate your sponsorship. We also want to acknowledge Continuous Education Services. From COVID to date, they have streamed live all our events on our Facebook and YouTube channel. So at the comfort of your home, once you Google Medical and Dental Council, go to YouTube or Facebook, and you get this event live and the previous ones. Can we give it to Continuous Education Service? To present King Youth Choir. Present King Youth Choir, always ruling. I must say, it's been 10 years, we have never changed choir. Our first encounter was at Mensvik, April 2014. And from that time to date, Present King Youth Choir has been at every single induction of the Medical and Dental Council. And you can all attest to it that they deliver. So for your wedding, this celebration time, just call them. Present King Youth Choir will be there for you. To my wonderful staff at the registration unit, special mention to you. You've done a yeoman's job. You've done about 6 inductions, irrespective of the timelines, the deadlines we are able to deliver. So I want to say thank you for making me proud as the head of that unit. Team registration, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, it's been weeks of planning, shouting, and others, but we've made it once again. To all staff and management of Medical and Dental Council, we say Ayiko for the wonderful job done. Our invited guests, we thank you for coming to this program, for honoring our invitation and making it so beautiful. Nananom Yedamwasi, you've made our day very colorful. It has not been suit, kaftan. The kente is also featuring. To you all, as Honorable said, some of them made it to Parliament. I assure you, we will all make it to 2025. We wish you a Merry Christmas and happy, prosperous New Year. My name is Apieje. I'm the head of registration, Medical and Dental Council. We've come to the end of this program. So we will take the closing hymn, and after, our invited guests will recess with the members of the high table. Shall we all be upstanding as we take the closing hymn? Land of our birth, 6 to 8 stanzas. 6 to 8 stanzas. We'll continue to remain standing as we have members of the high table recess with our dignitaries. So please listen. Please. We've come to the end of the program. Our practitioners are going to sign for their certificates. So parents may leave us. If you are going to be in the hall or auditorium, then you have to comport yourself and allow us to conduct our business. Thank you very much for coming. So practitioners, please be seated. Nobody is
Heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there.